show her respect first. Trust won't hurt while you're at it. And I expect that too.
Well, everyone here has research and patience. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your own career to do some community service.
Oh my God, my friends are so not cool. They'll hang out at the mall trying to look all grown up, and they're fooling no one.
Cone. Cone. Good. Seed. Seed. Good. Cone. 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 Seed. Seed. Good. You try. Claire, this is Elaine. She's going to be working with you now.
Hi, Claire. It's nice to meet you. Okay, we're going to start off real simple today, all right? Look what I got here. What do I have here? Isn't he funny? Nose. Nose. Great, great. Pinocchio.
Pinocchio?
Excellent. Good job.
Valerie?
Hi, bro!
I can't believe this. What a surprise. Hi. How long has it been? I'm so glad to see you.
You bet it's me and Sam, too.
look at you, almost grown up. My niece I've never met. Hi, Samantha. Welcome.
Sam. Big house. Hey, I can't wait for you to meet our cat, Pachiko. Good to see you. Hey, maybe you can help us.
Yeah, sure.
This is Linda. Well, so long, Val. Oh, good luck with everything. Call me when you need more apples. Bye, Linda. You are such a doll. Oh, in touch.
Is that Linda Fisher from middle school?
Oh, no. No, that's just Linda. We met her at the falafel place. They had really good falafel. Yeah, I think this town is improving a bit. Oh, good to see you.
Well, Matt and I split up. We left and took all of our things before he started claiming they were his.
I'm sorry it wasn't a friendly separation.
It's no biggie. I've been in this situation before. I can handle it.
Experience goes a long way. What's your plan?
Well, I thought I'd try to find some work here. As soon as I've got some steady income, we could find our own place.
That's great. I'm thrilled. I've missed you. And I can get to know Samantha better. I mean, Sam.
Don't try to rush it. Go.
Oliver, I hope you have a few seconds for your boss.
As a matter of fact, my appointments today are
No
all...
one can accuse me of being all work and no play. I want to see you.
I still have house guests.
They expect you to entertain them?
No, they can handle that part on their own. It's just that
I'm getting neglected here. Our relationship is getting neglected here. A relationship that I've nurtured for 4 long years. You know my feelings. Your sister's getting in between us. Don't say I didn't give you a heads up.
We're out of eggs.
I put some money in the basket for groceries so you could buy the items you want. But now the money seems to be gone.
Don't ask.
I'll go shopping after dinner. What's this?
Rock and roll. Sammy's pet lizards. You want to hold one of them?
No thanks. I'm glad they're not dinner. But do they have to stay in the kitchen?
I really want to thank you for letting Sam and me stay here. We would never want to overstay our welcome. I'm sure I'll hear from one of those places I told you about soon.
That's the spirit. Now you're talking.
I sent out 2 letters today. Since you're going to the grocery, could you pick up vegetables and some cat food too? That's all. Believe me, I know it's not fair for you to have us here. You deserve to be alone. It's not great for me either. I mean, do you think I like living here? Do you think I like having to compromise, to conform to your rules, to force myself to be unnatural to get along with you? Do you think that gives me any self-respect? Believe you me, I want to work. I want to move out. I want to get out of this place. Just give me your support.
I do. You're welcome here. You're my sister.
Don't look down at me as a freeloader or some type of human parasite. I'm not. Those types of people like living on others. They do it professionally. They have tricks. That's not me. I want to work. I want to be independent. And I'm responsible. You know I'm responsible. I have Sammy to look after, and I do a good job of looking after her. And the cat and the lizard.
This is one boring shit town. The guys think they're so cool by the library steps with their rollerblades. Well, they're wimps. I've never been so bored. And the music store didn't have Aqua's latest CD. They were out as if. And are you gonna eat dinner, or my mom, or do I just have to make my own food around here?
We ate at 7 o'clock. You weren't here.
No one told me we'd be eating then.
I eat at 7 o'clock every night. I have for 15 years.
That's a little early anyway. I was thinking maybe a change would be good. Letitia, she's my real good friend from school. Her family eats at 10 p.m. every night. They're Latin. It's righteous.
A friend from school. You're enrolled in school.
Yeah, we have lockers next to each other. And today I had this big nasty tangle, and she let me her hairbrush. She has boobs, big ones already. Is that the way it is with Latinas or what?
That's Latin.
I was insulted.
You didn't get the job?
No, I got it. That's not the problem.
What's the problem?
They offered me pennies for pay, and the hours are intolerable. It wasn't a job offer, it was a bondage proposal.
You're exaggerating. It can't be that bad.
Can't be that bad. $10 an hour, 32 hours a week, no benefits for the first 3 months? 8 to 5 every day is simply too restricting. To put it simply, I can't work for $10 an hour. It's less than nothing.
What did you expect to make?
A lot more. People my age, people I went to high school with, make $20 to $30 an hour.
Doing what?
One's an architect, one's an assistant principal at a high school. The state is so insulting.
But from one job, you move to another. That's how everyone does it. It's called parlaying.
Not you, Oliver. You've had the same job since you finished college.
Grad school.
No. I'm gonna wait until I find a job offer that matches my needs.
Did you know Sam was enrolled at school?
Yeah, it's the law. Besides, every kid her age is in school. And it's free.
Hi, glad you're still up.
Hey, I like your porch. It's a nice place to
Listen.
sit and think through things and get organized and stuff. Do you want to have a beer with me?
No, thanks. I want to talk about something, though. Ed has an apartment building. He's wealthy. And he has a free apartment that you can stay in for a couple of months while you get yourself back on your feet.
Really? Where?
Right downtown. Really nice. Recently renovated, lots of good woodwork.
Downtown? That sounds good. Easy access to job opportunities.
Yeah, I think you'd like it. There's lots of good business. And Cleveland is really booming.
Cleveland.
Ed is from an old Ohio family. He lives here, but he has investments all over the Midwest.
Is he single?
I'm trying to help you find an apartment, not a boyfriend.
Cleveland is the capital of nowhere.
It's a big city, right on Lake Erie. It could be a lucky place for you. This free apartment is certainly an auspicious beginning.
Free apartment.
As a favor to me.
He's helping you get rid of me.
He's helping you because you're my sister, and he's my friend. And we're both trying to help you. Think about it. He said to get back with him early next week with an answer.
Fire! Yes! Whoa, Sam, what are you doing? Give me that. Fucking toaster, I told you to get a new one. This is a fast, cheap piece of crap. I'll just have to order
You go relax. I'll fix you a snack. I'll call you when it's ready.
Hey, I thought you were in bed.
I got hungry.
I'm kind of hungry myself. I think I'll join you.
No ants. No ants.
What?
Ants aren't allowed. Uncle Oliver doesn't put the raisins on like you did.
He hates raisins. He had too many as a kid.
Must have been funny growing up with a brother.
He got me in trouble a lot. Don't be jealous because you're an only child. You and I are closer than Grandma and I ever were.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm not certain yet, but we might be moving to Cleveland.
Moving again? Why do I even bother to unpack?
I know it's tough on you.
It's not tough. I can handle it. I'm a professional gypsy.
I feel awful that I backed out on you the other night. I had to fly to Washington. You know, meetings.
Don't worry. I understand.
I have a way to make it up to you. I want to. A weekend in Chicago.
I love the museums.
Yeah, we could have a great time. Romantic dinners, the lake shore.
The timing might be right. My sister and niece are moving on to Cleveland.
Really? Well, I'm glad that resolved itself quickly. For you and for me.
I think you're making the right decision. We'll get to see a lot of each other. I can come down in 2 weekends.
You're a great brother. Why do you do it? Is it because Mom asked you to?
She didn't. Dad did, though.
When? Not when he was dying.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can see him now, on his deathbed. Oh, talking in a strained whisper. Oliver, you're the responsible one. Take care of your sister. And then he breathed his last breath and died. Oh.
He would have asked you to watch me if you'd have been there. He was hoping you'd get there before he passed away. Dad held on as long as he could.
Well, I wanted to. I told Sammy's dad we had to get back to the mainland. But you know, he was in the recording studio and he was on to something really big, something really beautiful. I couldn't break his rhythm. He was in a groove. He needed me on tambourine. I couldn't leave him.
So what happened to Paco?
He got screwed by the record companies. 3 of them, actually. They took his ideas and his music and gave them to other artists who got all the credit. You've heard of Santana? Really, Paco should have been in his place. It was a public relations thing. They like Santana's mustache.
Dad didn't know any of that. You should have told him. He thought you didn't care.
Cared deeply. Thought my music was a way of reaching him. One of Paco and my songs was dedicated to him from our hearts.
That would have meant a lot to him if he had known.
I should have told him. Maybe we could have played it for him in the hospital or something. We never actually finished the song, but the working title was Gas All the Way. Was a play on words. Paco was clever, huh? Well, old story. It's time to start a new chapter. Cleveland's out there. I really want things to go well for me there.
They will. Keep a positive attitude.
More than that. I want to get started off on the right foot.
That shouldn't be a problem.
It might be, well, I'm going to ask you something. I hope you could understand why I'm going to ask you this. I was hoping maybe you could watch Sammy for me, just while I get settled.
Are you kidding?
No, I thought maybe she could stay with you, stay in school. You've got a nice, stable home here. It would be best for her.
I have a full-time job. I don't have the time a child her age needs.
Neither do I. I'm going to be busy looking for work and then hopefully making a good first impression on my employer.
But won't she get sick of me?
She won't be home much. This isn't exactly where she feels in her zone or anything.
Where will she be?
Well, she'll be at school most of the day. And then after school, she hangs out. And you'll let her go to places with her friends in the evenings, right?
I will? What places?
Like she does now.
Is that so good? Maybe she should have regular activities, lessons, clubs, or something.
It's normal, besides. You are a great influence on her.
But I feel like I'm an alien around her.
Hi. This isn't easy for me. Because you and I have been a team for since you were born. And I know you're going to be upset at first. But I've been thinking. I think maybe just this once you should stay here. Stay in school and let me go to Cleveland and get things ready for us. You know, get a job, find out where everything is, and then you can join me there later. And then we'll be together. Two strong gals on top of things.
That sounds okay. I'll hang here. No problem.
Really? That's great. I mean, it'll be difficult to be separated, but we'll cope. We can call each other every day, and we can visit each other on weekends. Uncle Oliver already said that he'll drive to visit me once a month or so.
That sounds cool.
You are perfect. My little vice president of the Midnight Munchies Club. I love you.
I love you too.
We're almost done here.
That's good. We can get on the road.
Ready, go.
Like, man, I'm looking for my deodorant. It's not where I put it. I'm a little tired of people using my things or people moving them. Am I supposed to search the whole house just because I want to be fresh and confident?
Try the bathroom.
Like, man, it's not in there. That's what I'm saying. Where the hell is it? Why do you hide my things? Maybe you used it. I hate that.
I put it on your dresser with your hair clips and scrunchies and things.
Don't do that. That just confuses me. I have a place for it in the bathroom. I'll tell you when I want my things organized.
Just a misunderstanding. Sammy, come on. It's not that big of a deal.
For you it isn't. You're not the person whose things are always being moved around.
Oh, you have a short memory. Let me in, honey, so we can talk about it.
Oh,
Well, I'll be in Cleveland tonight, so you'll get your wish. For right now, you've got to come with us. Uncle Oliver and I cannot leave you here all alone. Sam, open the door. You do not have a choice.
Let me talk to her.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We'll talk about that later.
No, we won't. You never talk.
We're ready to leave now. You don't have to talk to us if you don't want to. You just need to get in the van.
Don't worry, I won't talk to you. No way. What for? You told how bad I am? So you can go over the rules one more time? I can just listen to my music and have nothing to do with you two. Don't think I'll talk to you. I'm not part of this family. No way.
We'll stop in an hour or so at McDonald's for lunch.
Do it if you want to.
letting me use this. It's a classic.
It's a gift I never used. You can keep it even.
Thanks, bro.
Sure.
What do you know in Cleveland?
Mom, I'm ordering pizza. Isn't that what everyone eats when they move?
We don't even have a phone book. Who are you calling?
Mom, let me teach you something that can come in quite handy. To order Ultimos, which is the best, just dial ULTIMOS. Natural cheese, spicy sauce, fresh homemade dough is waiting for you on the other end of the line. Boy, am I glad to be getting out of there. I felt claustrophobic with all those skyscrapers. And man, was that some deadbeat guy on the corner. Disgusting. I'll probably have to journey to the big city to find myself when I'm a little older. I did my homework while we were there. I bet you didn't notice. Talk about capitalizing on the situation. In my social studies class, we're supposed to discuss something that your local government does for you. Well, I'm going to discuss the street signs. They're very useful items. Well, I noticed that in Cleveland, they make the signs shorter for short name streets, like Clare or East Ninth, compared to long name streets, like Lakeside or Superior. I took pictures right here in this toss-away camera. You didn't see me, but I did. And I'll get an A for field research, too, with visual aids for my report. Haven't you ever seen a Walkman before, man? It's no biggie. You want to try it?
Yeah, sure.
Here. There's no music. You're not listening to anything. Can't you hear that? You're weird, even if you are just an uncle.
I have to return the van first thing in the morning, so I can take you to school if you want.
Normally I wouldn't, because it's kind of embarrassing to show up with your parents, even if you are just an uncle. But a moving van's the bomb, so okay. Good night, Uncle Oliver.
Sam, if you get lonely or you miss your mom, you can tell me. I'll understand.
I know you'll understand. You're the loneliest person in the world.
You think so?
Sure, you love your grandma and grandpa, and you don't have them anymore. And all you have is my mom, who turned her back on the family when she was 15 and left to go live in San Francisco.
You know all that? She told you?
I figured it out. I don't say much, but I listen.
You don't say much.
No way! Usually on Kelly or Beth, non-stop chatterboxes. And when I open my mouth, I add value.
Or put pizza in it.
Yeah, that too.
I think you need to stop sleeping in.
I think I need an alarm clock that works.
It works. I heard it in the kitchen. You slept through it.
You're up anyway. Besides, I can't see why you can't drive me. It's only 3/4 a mile.
That's just it. It's such a small distance.
You'll be home in a flash.
No, I don't want to start the car for that. It wears it out. I want it to last longer than one semester at Lathrop Middle School.
School's boring. You can't blame me for not skipping all the way there.
I don't want to drive you, and you're old enough to walk. I'm not the one in middle school.
What?
I work the other direction, and I like to walk, no matter the weather. I don't want to drive the car more than I have to. You have 2 strong legs. This is becoming a bad habit. Get up earlier.
Wake me up. Besides, it could rain today.
I won't pick you up.
Fine. Don't worry about that. I'll walk home.
And do what?
I have a few TV shows I'm involved in. I'm kind of committed to watching. Can Can I open a Coke?
Claire, tell me about this picture.
Nay.
Man makes cake. Man, cake. Great, you've got it. What happens next in the story? Kids eat all up. I bet your mommy's gonna have a cake for her birthday tomorrow. You have done so well today. Now, let's make a card for your mommy. Oh, the red one. Red is blue. Oh, sweetie.
I told you Elaine would be your favorite. I don't mean this as an insult in any way. I mean it as a compliment, really. I've watched you with the kids. Your manner is exceptional. You're professional, kind, compassionate. You're a natural.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I mean it. Now here's my question. I have my niece. I was hoping maybe you could spend some time with her a little bit. Obviously, babysitting isn't too appealing. I mean, that's what high school girls
No,
do.
it's okay. I like it.
So I'd pay you what you make here, so it would be like an extension of your work here on a private level.
Sounds great.
Would you consider it?
I'm saying yes.
Yes? Really?
Yes.
Great. Thanks. You could start whenever you want, next week or the week after. Just say when.
Tomorrow.
Sam, I'd like you to meet Elaine Gilman.
Hi, Sam. It's nice to meet you. I heard you're a pretty cool cucumber.
I've asked Elaine to be here after school. I've asked Elaine, who is a teacher, to be here after school to help you do homework.
Homework only takes me 15 minutes. I breeze through it. So helping me won't be much of a job for Elaine.
Maybe you'll spend a little more time on your homework, understand it better with Elaine's tutoring.
Yeah, whatever. Isn't a tutor supposed to help you do your homework faster? Go figure it.
It's not just about homework. You and Elaine can just, what do you call it? Chill together?
I can chill by myself. I don't need an assistant. You think it's that hard to push buttons, increase the volume. I can even put my legs on the coffee table in 3 different ways. Look.
That's just it. I don't want you watching television.
We don't have to just do homework. We can go on adventures or outings or just do errands, if that's okay with your uncle.
Sure, I like that plan.
Say, for instance, if you need some school supplies. We can go and get those, and then maybe go check out a bookstore or some CDs or something.
I like magazines, especially if they have hot hunk movie stars on the cover.
We can look for hot hunks.
We'll probably never do it. You're just saying that. You'll make me do my homework for hours and hours, over and over again, explaining evaporation or finding the volume of a cube.
We can start right now. I need to go to the bookstore. Do you want to come with me?
Really?
You bet.
Happy, happy joy, Joy.
So far behind in a place close to you, where the trees would sing and the clouds would let the sunshine on through. This man wanted to run free, but he didn't know what to do. Simon wanted to see everything, nothing to lose. He left home with few words, headed for a new day. Said, I think I'm gonna like it. I might see you again someday.
does he go down there?
Well, why would you go down there?
If I didn't want anyone to see me or if I was embarrassed.
Or shy? Maybe he plays down there because that's his space.
He's not so bad, really, if you like that kind of music. Hey, I know that song. Donna no bis pacem pacem. Donna no bis pacem.
Why does Sam need a babysitter?
More of a tutor, really. She was a public school teacher for many years. Now she's a speech therapist, an intern in my lab. She's perfect for Sam. Right. Sort of. You know your daughter. But if she's living here with me, she'll have to accept it. I won't budge on that. No, don't worry about that. She's my niece. I want to be a good uncle.
You are. You're the best.
You sound distant.
It's my new speakerphone. That way I can do my exercises while I talk.
That sounds handy. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Okay, great. Oh, hey, could you do me a favor on your way?
I'm coming that way.
There's this echinacea serum that I like, but I can't get it here. Do you think you could pick up some from Linda?
I know that plan.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Tony's in the water, got his boots stuck in the mud. Thinking on a summer day, watching the cows chew the cud. Thriving on the moment, sun pushed back the clouds of gloom. Says I don't need to find an exit, I'm just ignoring this groove. This is a new generation, it ain't 1954 no more. We're sneaking it right on the...
Did you know that Sammy sings?
She sings and I'm the UN Secretary General.
No, she does.
She's an intense talker. Are you saying she's a rapper?
No, far from that. The opposite, actually. She sings classically. Good range, at least 2 octaves.
2 octaves? How do you know that?
Well, I heard her sing some Latin song, Donna...
Donna Nobis?
Yeah. She has such a lovely voice.
When did you hear her sing?
When you were playing the clarinet?
She was singing with me? Wow.
Well, you were actually in, 2 different rooms, but...
That's kind of funny, huh?
I just think you just need to, bridge the generation gap. But I think you know something about that.
I was a kid once.
Sammy would be happy to know that.
To take a walk with Thoreau, one must rigidly adhere to the manners of the woods. To take a walk with Thoreau...
What's he doing out there?
I think he reads to the plants.
Do you think there's stories especially for plants?
Yeah.
He could lead one to the ripest berries, the hidden nest, the rarest flowers.
Hey! That's a cool tree my uncle has.
Why don't you climb it?
The hidden nest, the rarest flowers. Hidden nest, the rarest flowers.
Careful, I might spit.
Nice tree, eh?
Not bad for jam.
I was gonna go play my clarinet. Maybe we could jam together.
No way.
Why not? It could be fun.
I hate the basement. It's musty and there's big bugs, creatures, creepy crawlers, things with 1,000 legs.
Hey, Sammy, what's that by your left hand? Your other left hand?
Yuck!
Look out.
Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop and I'm
You've got talent. You really got Grandpa's voice.
He smelled like cigars.
I didn't say you had his breath. He could sing too.
I think I remember that. Happy birthday to you.
That's him. I'm glad you're here. Try the next one.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, how I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in.
Well, if it isn't Dr. Invisible. Imagine actually seeing you right outside your own office of all places.
Hi, Louise. Sorry I've been hard to get a hold of lately.
Well, it would be okay, except that we've got some things to catch up on that you probably forgot about.
What things are those?
Us, for one. And your sister and your niece.
I meant to tell you, I've been a little preoccupied lately.
Just because you have a sister who's an irresponsible single mother doesn't mean that you can't live your life. What about that trip we talked about taking? To Chicago?
I don't know now. I've got my niece.
Come on. You can get the babysitter to spend the weekend with her.
The babysitter?
Elaine Gilman. As the babysitter, she can be expected to do an occasional weekend shift. I'm sure she'd like the extra cash.
I couldn't impose any more on Elaine. She's been a lifesaver already.
Oliver, why do you seem like you're in a hurry to get away from me?
I was on my way to the bathroom.
Oh, I'm sorry. Of course, if it's really just that, I'm relieved.
I'll be relieved too.
The weekend in Chicago?
Possibly. I'll check with Samantha and Elaine.
I'm done. It's 3.5 inches.
It might look like it is, but it isn't. You can't use the ruler to find the hypotenuse.
Last week we used a ruler to do about 1 million problems. Remember? And rulers are very exact to the 32nd of an inch. My teacher said.
Well, not with this problem.
Are you saying my teacher's wrong?
No. This is not a measuring assignment. Put the ruler down and I'll show you how to do the problem.
I like using a ruler. I've always wondered how long my big toe is.
Listen, I don't have any time to goof around. We need to get your homework done. Now give me the ruler. Give me. Good, because you can't use the ruler. Here, use the calculator, and I'll show you how. The answer is 3.6, not 3.5.
Cool, I want a calculator like this.
Well, you can have this one.
Really?
Yeah, I have another. Oh, God, I'm glad you're home. I'm sorry. I'm in a hurry. Yeah.
Is everything okay? Should I be worried?
No, not at all. But
Hello? Oh, hi.
Boy, it's crazy around here.
Shh. I miss you too. He's fine. He just walked in the door. I'm glad to hear that. It sounds like a good job. Oh, I'm sorry you have to transfer buses. Half an hour is less than I get. Yeah, sure, I'll call you next time. Is Wednesday night good? Oh, don't worry about that. Uncle Oliver's paying for everything. Okay, love you too. Bye.
How's your mom?
Same.
Where's Elaine off to?
Her boyfriend's in town.
Boyfriend?
Yeah, he works for the Time magazine. He's the bomb, Elaine told me.
A time bomb. Internet.
Oliver? Mark Jones. Mark, Dr. Oliver Brand, my boss.
Hi, Mark. What brings you to town?
I'm a finalist for a journalism fellowship for next year.
Journalism. That's an exciting field.
Especially my position at Time. No complaints here.
Mark and I met here at college, and when he graduated, he got this great job with CNN, and it's taken him all around the world.
From CNN, I went to Reuters. Then a brief stint with the New York Times, and from there, Time. I'm their European bureau chief. If I get this fellowship, they'll give me leave of absence for a year, but reluctantly.
Mark's thinking of using his fellowship year to write a book about the European Union.
Well, that's not the only reason I want to get this fellowship.
Mark and I haven't seen each other for 6 months, and I was wondering if Sammy could maybe do without me this evening.
I'm sure Sammy can make the best of the situation.
Yeah, she will.
Thanks, that's very considerate of you.
Sure. Oh, did you get the literature search done I asked you to do?
It's pretty now.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Hi, Sammy. Elena's going to spend the afternoon with her boyfriend, so you're on your own until I get home.
It puts page after page of exciting home furnishings right in the palm
Hi.
of your hand. Every price includes
Have you been all right?
money back guarantee,
No problems.
satisfaction, and free delivery to your home. Limited time.
Did you bring a letter home from school today?
This year's top selling furniture bag.
I think so.
Let me refresh your memory. It has crackers and cookie crumbs on it.
Is it in an envelope?
Yeah.
Say it's not so easy for you to get around the
Oh,
Someone
I
comes to the
remember it now. I think it's for
Look at the
you.
video monitor. See who's there.
It's for your mom, actually.
Well, I think you should read it.
Why me?
Welcome to Future Home.
'Cause
A first
you can handle it.
In the glorious strains of Vivaldi's The Four Seasons, in the scenic splendor of America's last wildernesses.
I am so impressed. You are doing darn good. Hi, glad you're here. I wasn't sure when you were coming in.
At normal time. Hi, Carl.
Hi, Elaine.
We were just about to begin Carl's memory book to keep on schedule.
I was going to do that with Carl, like we talked about.
Okay, we're back to the original plan. Are you staying with Sammy tonight?
I don't see why not. I was planning on it.
Good, you're back.
I only took off 2 days, Oliver. I didn't abandon you. I wouldn't do that.
I need to speak with you, Oliver, in private.
I'll be done here in 15 minutes.
I need to be alone with Elaine anyway. We're getting married.
I'll leave you two to carry on. Excuse me.
I want you to step in during the interim. Serve as department chief while we find a replacement.
It's an honor, Louise. I'm flattered. But I've got my research and my patience.
Everyone here does. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your own career to do some community service.
It's bad timing. I've got Sammy. I've got an appointment at her school this afternoon. I've got to go. Can we talk about this later?
Sooner than later, believe me. And one more thing. Did you ever check with your babysitter?
She's bright, but unmotivated.
Is she the same in all her classes?
Well, I'm afraid so.
Well, maybe the problem is the classes.
Dr. Barand, we have an excellent staff here. I invite you to come and visit any class anytime. See for yourself.
What I mean is, Sam has a limited range of interests.
Typical of her age group.
So we would consider ourselves successful if we could find one class that engages her.
Sure. Well, let's see. She has 2 electives now. Latin and home ec.
What else do you have? Do you have art?
Sure.
Gym?
Yeah.
Do you have a school newspaper?
Sure.
I know. Do you have a choir?
Of course. One of the best. Our choral director, Miss Wilkes, has won many competitions. Lots of recognition. Nice ass, too.
I gave them your input. Choir.
Really? Well, I'm glad if we can help.
They said Sammy can start soon if she wants. But I'm not sure she wants to.
Does she have a choice?
Now she does. But she won't the next time her performance slips.
Do you want me to try to encourage her?
No, it's not that. I can take care of that. But please wait. There's something else. One other thing.
What is it?
Well, I know this is a lot to ask, but a while ago, I committed to a little vacation, a weekend, in Chicago, without Sandy. And what I was wondering is if you could spend a weekend here.
I'd like to.
I could pay you extra, of course. Overtime, maybe more.
I'm saying yes.
Hurry up, Sam. It's time to go. The note the school sent me says it's third hour on the B days when you have choir. Does that make sense to you?
Everyone knows what that means. That's the way the school schedule works.
So you give it your best effort then?
I like singing.
Good. It should be an interesting class.
As long as the songs are at least halfway as decent as those cool songs I sing with you.
They should be better. Glad you like our song, though.
I wouldn't disturb you first thing in the morning, but you remember my problem, right?
I've been trying to forget.
I figured you would, and that's why I wanted to stay in your face about it. You could help me out. I can't run this hospital without everyone pitching in where they can. You're perfect for this, just in the interim.
When do you need my answer?
Next week, by Wednesday, I have a meeting with the executive committee. I need to give them my stopgap plan.
I will think about it.
It's lucky we're going to Chicago this weekend. Now, more than ever, you need to get away from here.
But I'll be bringing here with me.
All aboard! 2 tickets to Chicago by train. Let's get going.
Have some fun, huh?
You think your uncle will? I don't know about that.
But that'd be more fun than staying here and watching the grass grow. Yeah, excited. Hey, why don't we go too?
Go where?
To Chicago.
You're kidding. I'm supposed to spend the weekend with you here, keeping an eye on you.
Well, you'd be with me, and in addition, we'd be seeing the sights of the Windy City.
Well, don't you have homework and stuff and things planned here?
Well, we could do my homework in 10 minutes, now. I mean, with you helping me, 20 minutes.
You're serious?
Yes.
Well, where would we stay? Who's paying for this trip?
We could go 50-50 on everything.
You have cash?
Mostly 10s and 20s. My mom sent me some spending money, now that she's working. Don't tell Oliver.
Well, what if we see him and Louise? Or if they see us?
We won't let that happen. We'll be spies. Do you have dark sunglasses?
You're sure this is the hotel they're staying at?
My uncle wrote it down for me. They must have stopped a few times. Shh. Sam.
We're going somewhere.
Let's find out where.
Chickamauga Park. White Sox are playing.
Where to, ladies?
Follow that taxi. You're a great driver. I'll pass your name on to the head of our agency.
Thanks. Those people who are following are very clever, you know? You know, the diamond? The baseball diamond? The diamond to the diamond?
We could pool our incomes. Get a live-in cook, a condo at Aspen.
Hold it down. I want to see this pitch.
I'm giving you the pitch, Oliver. Aren't you listening?
Any luck?
Where's a good scalper when you need one? That business is not what it used to be.
I'm sorry the game was sold out.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, what do you want to do now?
I don't care. You decide.
There's this place that I'd like to see. I used to go there when I was a kid. I think you'll like it. It's pretty close. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
This was my favorite museum when I was a kid.
Wait up.
I hope they're still open. I didn't realize how late it was.
Time flies when you're with me.
Cool.
Russians, Cubans, and the Chinese.
Listen, I hardly practice medicine anymore. It's all marketing and business meetings now. Increase our patient base, cut costs, put on a better public image. You're my one chance of staying connected. Through you, I can be a part of an occupation that still means something, that has a heart. Aren't you listening?
Yes. But I'm also trying to enjoy my salmon. Why don't you try your vegetables?
At least tell me you'll think about it.
Good timing. I can make my 1 o'clock appointment. I had fun.
Me too, Oliver. Thanks for giving me the whole weekend. I know how precious your time is.
It's not a one-way relationship.
It's a two-way. I'm going one way and you're going the other.
I might be the team player you're looking for.
I'll keep my fingers crossed. By the way, the babysitting arrangement you have with Elaine,
I'll consider it too.
whatever you call it, it isn't exactly kosher, given that you're her supervisor. I figured you, of all people, would have realized that.
And she could sue me?
Not just you, us. The hospital, big-time lawsuit. The administration could step in to protect Elaine and put a stop to the arrangement.
Whose decision would that be?
That would be your call as interim chief.
Aren't you going in?
No, I'm going home to change my clothes. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Oh, welcome back. I got some bad news, though.
Sammy? What is it?
No, Sammy's fine. It's Carl. He has pneumonia.
Well, he'll get well. He's strong.
Let's hope so.
Well, now I've got some extra free time, which I can use. How about you?
You're the boss.
I know this spot. What did you have playing with Sam this afternoon?
She's staying after school with her choir teacher for some extra coaching.
Is she behind?
No, don't worry. They're working on her solo piece for the recital.
A solo? Really?
Yeah. Oh. Maybe I wasn't supposed to tell you. I think she wanted to surprise you. Hey, aren't you ever going to ask how it went with Sam over the weekend?
I thought I'd wait until you brought that up.
That's one thing I like about you, Oliver. You don't pry.
I don't feel like going back to the office this afternoon.
Hey, you're good at this.
So how'd you like Chicago?
Oh, God, it was fun. I felt like a kid again. When did you see us there?
Well, the first time. You know, a person could see a lot from the John Hancock building. They have these funny periscopes. Two pretty ladies in colorful shorts are hard to miss. It wasn't that seal cute? You and Sam seemed a bit jumpy suddenly. And where did you get dinner that night?
What is going on in here?
Fresh fish. Music.
Never mind. I remember.
Hello. Hi, Valerie. Yeah, Thursday night at 7:30. I'm so glad you can be there. Sam will be thrilled. Oh yeah, I can keep it a secret. That seems to be the theme around here these days. Okay, bye. Wrong number. Somebody dial the wrong number, the fools. That wasn't a bad yell. You don't think that department had a job after all. What do you think?
I think you know what decision to make.
Oh my gosh. I got these flowers. Oh, thanks.
You look beautiful, Sam.
Oh, come here. Oh, I've missed you so much. It hasn't been that long, really.
You're doing fine?
Definitely. I think we have to go now. I have to be there 45 minutes early for the pictures. They told me that this afternoon.
I guess we can go now. We're ready.
Are we picking up Elaine?
No, she's meeting us there.
Who's Elaine?
I gave my love a cherry that has no stone. I gave my love a chicken that has no bone. I gave my love a ring that has no end. I gave my love a baby with no crying. How can there be a cherry that has no stone? How can there be a chicken that has no bone? How can there be a ring that has no end? How can there be a baby with no crying? A cherry, when it's blooming, it has no stone. A chicken, when it's pipping, it has no bone. A ring, when it's rolling, it has no end. A baby, when it's sleeping, has no crying.
great tonight. You were the star of the show.
She's got talent. Makes up for leaving her shoes everywhere.
Hey, that's my system. No matter which room I'm in, I'll always have a pair of shoes.
Just kidding. You're pretty good for a roommate.
Yes, I am. And just to demonstrate to my mom, I'll clear these dishes.
You won't have to worry anymore, Oliver. I'm pretty settled now, and I'd like Sammy to live with me.
That's great. Finally, you two can be together. I knew it would work out. Cleveland's a lucky place.
My job's okay, but the payola is crap. But I do have this friend who covers for me when I can't make it in sometimes.
You can't make it to work some days?
Oh, well, not all day, but just sometimes when I have doctor's appointments or something.
I had a sudden thought. Are you sure it's best for Sammy? She's in a groove here. In classes she likes. Maybe she can finish out the school year.
For Christ's sake, Oliver, are you kidding? I miss her. She's my daughter. We should be together. What do you think? Do you think I'm not responsible? Do you think I'm not capable of watching my own daughter?
No.
Look, just because I needed some help does not mean that I do not want to raise my own daughter. Look, I needed some relief, but I'm doing well now, and I want to share that with her.
I understand. But I have a house where she can walk to school. She's doing great in her classes. She's excelling in choir. You saw that tonight.
And I'm involved in the school newspaper. I'm the assistant editor.
Editor, huh? That's impressive. What am I saying? Sam, stay out of it.
But I am it.
We'll talk about it later. Can we go? I've had a long day. Hi.
Hi.
I couldn't sleep. I was worried about you.
Don't worry about me. You're the one at the crossroads. You've got your whole life in front of you.
I'm resilient. Whatever happens, I can make the best of it.
I know you can. You got spirit.
I'm spunky. You're not mad at me?
No.
But what if I go live with my mom?
It's probably the best thing for both of you.
You'll miss me?
Terribly. Come on, let's hit the hay. I can take the day off and we can spend it together. We can talk.
I don't like the sound of it.
I was just suggesting you consider all the ramifications and issues before you do anything sudden with Sam.
Ramifications? I'll tell you the ramifications. She'll be with her mom again. It's as simple as that.
I had a thought. Why don't you let Sammy decide? That way you can know that her needs are being met first.
I have needs here too, Oliver.
You have no problem taking care of those, Valerie. That's not the issue.
Fuck. This isn't a custody case. I'm not gonna fight with my own brother to have rights to my daughter.
I'm not trying to pit us against each other. I was just proposing that you'd want to do what's best for Sammy.
Being with me, now that things are good for me, is the best for Sam.
Common knowledge shows that disrupting the school year and mid-year is hard on a kid. So is moving to a new town. Let her move in the summer, and then she'll be ready to start next year.
No fucking way. I'll take her when I leave tomorrow.
This is really embarrassing. The whole class saw you.
Are you embarrassed of me?
No?
Well, it sounded like it, and that is not a nice thing to say.
Yeah, well, it's not very often where someone's mom comes and takes their kid out of class. It's really embarrassing. And everyone's gonna be curious and ask me a million questions.
No, they won't, because they'll never see you again.
Why not?
Because you are going back to Cleveland with me.
I don't want to.
Well, you have to. I'm your mom.
Yeah, you're my mom, but you're a loser too. You left me to go live your own life in Cleveland.
The plan was always that you would come join me in Cleveland once I got settled.
Yeah, well now I'm doing well on my own now too.
You are not on your own. You're living with your uncle and his girlfriend.
Shit, they do nothing for me. It's my voice I've got talent as a writer, too.
So, it's all about you now, isn't it? You don't care for anyone else but yourself?
You got to look out for numero uno.
Well, I think that's disgusting. Maybe you should. Maybe I don't want you to come back with me anyway. Why don't you just go back to your little class?
I don't want to hear ever again that you snuck into the girls' locker room.
Excuse me, Mr. Sam Badetta. Can I call my uncle from your phone? There's a problem. It's a personal thing.
We'll deal with you later, deadbeat. Go back to class. What's the problem, Samantha?
My mom's in town, and we just got in a big argument out in front of the school, and she packed it off in a huff. I gotta tell my uncle.
Be my guest. Anything else I can do for you?
Oh, could you tell Miss Players that I haven't ditched her class or the newspaper? It's just, you know, family emergencies.
You got it. I'll talk to your teacher. I'll go check out your choral teacher while I'm at it.
I think I blew it.
It's not your fault.
My mom's pissed. She probably is going back to Cleveland.
Hang in there, Sam.
What am I going to do?
I'll try to work it out.
Sam not getting along with her mom?
Maybe I shouldn't have agreed to let them split up in the first place.
It wasn't your idea. You were just trying to help her.
There's Valerie now. I can talk to her, smooth things over. Can you go to Sam's school and bring her back? We can work this out.
I won't be staying long enough to work anything out. You won. I'm leaving, and you can keep Sam for now. I mean, after all, she's doing so much better now that she's with you.
Let's be reasonable. Did you want me to make her life here miserable? I love her too. And give Sammy some credit. She's doing well because she likes her school and she's working hard finally.
Oh, and because she has an expensive personal professional tutor that only you can afford. Isn't it funny how history repeats itself? Mom and Dad always found tutors for you, never for me, Oliver.
You didn't stutter like I do.
Oh, so do you need to have problems to get a little extra care? But it's too late, isn't it?
No, I care about you. You're my sister.
I know. I can't stay mad at you when you start stuttering like that. But just a minute. I cannot believe you would use Sammy to help you score.
It's not like that. And I haven't scored.
Well, you will. Oh, believe me, I know. I have played that hand myself. You're bringing out Elaine's maternal instincts by having Sammy here and seeming like a single dad.
You don't think I have any appeal on my own?
I didn't say that.
You implied it.
Why are you single, Oliver? I mean, you are a... You're a...
I guess I'm just that shy little guy who had a hard time talking.
Well, I talk so much you didn't have a chance.
Listening is important too, I think.
Well, right now I need you to talk to me. Tell me how to get out of this mess.
You and Sam decide. I'll support you either way, but talk to her. She'll be home soon.
I'm done with this. You can go over it now.
Sure.
Sam, your uncle's asked me to come and help.
Not here.
What's going on with you today?
It's my birthday.
Isn't that in April?
It's my half birthday. My family takes half birthdays very serious. Get out. Biggest paper we've done yet this year. And first my mom interrupts me, and now you show up.
Sammy, I need you to forget about the paper for just a moment. Although I'm glad you're excited about it. But she's the only mom you'll ever have. Sometimes people stumble, but they deserve a second chance, especially if they get back up again.
My mom is not a good role model.
Not in every way, but in some ways she is.
Really?
Yes. It's the same thing with my patients. When they can say with their own voices, baby or mommy, they've achieved so much more than I have when I say rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby bumpers.
How's it going?
Hi, Sammy. Thanks for coming home. Your mother's in the kitchen making another special drink.
Jeez, are you on her side now?
Be still. Hey, that drink looks good. I'd like to try some of it.
Sure.
Hi, kiddo. You want some juice?
How can you drink juice at a time like this?
Because vitamins and roughage, it gives me the energy I need.
Jeez, you're an idiot.
You pay me for drinking juice? It's healthy.
Yeah, but I want to talk about us, about my going back to Cleveland with you.
I want you to. I hope you will. I know it's not as nice a place as you have here.
That's not the point.
I thought it was.
No, it's just that I hate moving. We're always doing that. And now I like my school and my teachers.
Really? It's not because you hate me or you think I'm too poor to take care of you?
No way. I guess I could give Cleveland a try.
You're wonderful. But only if you want to. I mean, we could wait till summer if you want. I just want you to be happy.
Well, I think you're right. We should be together.
Well, they're on their way.
I hope it works out. Sam's a great kid. I want the best for her.
Me too.
We finished almost all the books I brought here. She was a really hard worker.
You're a good role model for her, and you expected a lot from her. That's what I wanted.
I know you really care about her.
You're still welcome here, even without the books.
Thanks. I've been offered a job starting April 1st at Albuquerque General, an attending position.
What about your friend from Time Magazine? Who's moving here? Won't he be disappointed?
He didn't take the fellowship. Too many dramatic events happening right now to leave Europe.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Is that right?
That's what one says. It's seems appropriate.
Appropriate, maybe. But is it what you're really thinking? Just once, I would like a man to speak his heart.
Speak my heart? But I stutter.
Only when you're in situations that make you nervous. And those are some of the most important situations of all.
I'm glad he's not coming.
Why? Say it. Oliver, you have the power of speech. Use it. Say why you're glad.
Because I want you for myself. I want to smell your hair and touch your cheek whenever I want to. You don't have to pack up anything. You can move in permanently.
Is that it? Move in?
Yeah, we'd be happy. That's what you want, isn't it? That's what everyone does these days.
They're offering me a free apartment for 6 months in Albuquerque. I guess it's just a toss-up. 2 good jobs, 2 free places to live. Thanks for letting me know clearly where you stand. Now I can make the right decision.
Oliver, you said you had something you wanted to discuss with me?
Yeah, I've decided.
Just say it already. As soon as you give me your official acceptance, I can formalize the appointment and put out a press release.
Now, I want you to share your comments on this new manual and make this a priority for you.
I decided I can't take the position.
What? I thought it was a done deal. That's why we went to Chicago, to kick things off. You said...
It's not what I want, and I won't be pressured into it by you or anyone else. I sound like my sister, but I don't care.
That's real selfish. You're no different than Arthur Shaston. And I thought...
What? What about her?
Come on, don't act as if you didn't know. Arthur and I took a little trip to Chicago, too, and a few other cities. I like to be around successful men. You must know that.
You don't have to be defensive. We're adults. I'm not jealous.
But I am, Oliver. I am.
I disagree. I'm free. Elaine in Spain. I am what I am. I disagree. I'm free. Elaine in Spain.
Come in. Sit down.
No, thanks. I won't be staying long enough to bother.
What's up?
You know, Oliver, I have to look out for the hospital's best interests. Someone has to.
Of course. You're as dedicated as they come. Without you, the hospital would
And I
fall apart.
can't live with uncertainty right now, especially not after the Shasteling letdown. I'll be frank. I'm uncomfortable with your relationship with Elaine. It's a sexual harassment case about to blow up in my face. Consequently, I would like your resignation by the end of the week.
What? What did you say?
I asked you to resign your position. It's best for everyone. That way, there will be no embarrassment for you, no publicity, no hassle. Just a simple moving on will do.
But I love my job. I don't want to leave.
Sometimes a person's loves and loyalties are mixed up. Good night, Oliver.
Hey, Oliver, where are you?
Sam and I have had a long talk.
I didn't say much, really.
She should be with you. To finish out the year, if you don't mind. You've got the stability. To tutor really is a great thing. I mean, that's really generous. And Sam's gonna write me a lot, she promised.
I'll telephone mostly, if it's okay.
What do you think, Oliver?
When is she going to come here? Are you saying now?
Well, we brought her stuff with us. The friend who gave us a ride had a really big trunk.
My mom's neighbor gave me this old guitar. Cool, ain't it? This is a very powerful amplifier. 120 volts or something.
You have headphones for that, right?
They didn't give me any.
Someone's up and at it this morning.
It's cotton editing day. I love the intensity.
Well, have fun. I'll see you this afternoon.
Thanks. There's your toast and the coffee's get going.
Okay.
Will I be here?
No, I will.
Alright, see you later. What are you doing here this early?
Yeah, I need to talk to you about something.
Well, tell me outside, because I feel like sitting in my tree, if I have to sit at all.
Can I ask you about something then?
Do I ever have to talk? Just do it. Just say stuff. That's the way it works.
Well, this might be a shock, a bummer to you. Well, my job, well, something went wrong. I quit. I don't have a job.
What? What? Get out of here. I don't get that.
Well, you know, sometimes people quit their jobs or get fired, right?
Like, duh, who do you think I've been living with? My mom holds that world record.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you that I don't work at the hospital anymore. I don't work, period.
Don't shock me like that. I have a lot going on at school. What do you want? For me to work?
Sorry. Of course you can still live here. I'll figure something out. I'll get a new job. In the meantime, I can spend more time with you like Elaine used to.
Where is Elaine?
Her work was done. She's gone.
Come on, I thought you were going for it with her.
So did your mom.
What's wrong with you? She liked you.
I was her boss.
Not anymore.
Well, she's moving to the Southwest for a permanent job.
I don't think so. I happen to know she was in Cleveland last week having an interview.
You talked with her?
No, my mom did. She saw her at work.
What?
My mom saw Elaine's resume and put it on the top of the stack.
What stack? What are you talking about?
My mom works at the clinic where they do therapy. Mama's a big shot now, got birthdays and punch drinks.
Sammy, be quiet a minute. I want to get all this straight. What are you talking about?
I don't know much more. I mean, I've been writing music. Talk to my mom about it.
Yeah, I will, definitely.
Come on, Uncle Oliver.
Well, I had to find a job somewhere.
But the Cleveland Clinic for Otorhinolaryngology? That's a pretty prestigious place. Why'd you get a job there?
Heck, Oliver, I do know something about the field. Been around you my entire life. And I wasn't above dropping your name. They know I'm your sister, and they've heard of you.
Well, sure. Cale Whitaker and I have done research together.
He's my boss. He's only said a million times he'd kill to have you on staff. Poor guy, all he got was me.
Oh, maybe you can get me too.
Not like that, Oliver. Here, let me do it.
What is that stuff?
Some more of my seeds and leaves collection.
Maybe you ought to consider something new. Like I just did with roller hockey. It's only my second day and I'm good already. My philosophy is there's a time for everything. Bye, all.
Well, the movers are finished in my place, and the van's on its way. But I had a few more things than I thought, and it's going to be tight squeeze getting here stuff.
not so far behind, in a place close to you, where the trees would sing and the clouds would let the sunshine on through. Lived a man who wanted to run free, but he didn't know what to do. Simon wanted to see everything, and he had nothing to lose. He left home with few words, headed for a new day. Said, I think I'm gonna like it, I might see you again someday.